What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugishu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we are going to go over the new Narita Taishin banner that was released last night. And I also figured it was going to be a new banner as well, or she was going to be one of the new banners because they did show her with a new fit in the new scenario. So I think I even mentioned that during, I think the first or second, I'm pretty sure the first run I did with the new scenario. Well, yeah, pretty much the only plan for this video is to go over the banner and also just see what the card is all about. And then after that, I'm just going to go over the comments. But with that being said, if y'all haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, feel free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, either go to the comments section or go to the Discord server because it has a channel called Circle Requests as well. And on either or, let me know that you sent the request as well as your in-game name, just so I can make sure that I add you and not someone else. Other than that, oh, and if you guys missed yesterday's video was my first UC. So if you guys want to check out how I got it and all that, it was with Teo as well. Feel free to go check out yesterday's video. And with that being said, let us go check out the new Taishin banner. Now, if you're wondering if I'm going to pull, the only way I'm pulling is through the tickets that I have, which is 13. Just to preemptively answer that question, just in case Nova had asked that question, if I'm going to pull. But here we are with Narita Taishin. And let's go take a look at her real quick. So at level 1, 3-star, 97 speed, 82 stamina, 83 power, 92 guts, and 96 wise. At level 5, 5-star, 118 speed, 100 stamina, 101 power, 112 guts, and 119 on wise. For her aptitudes, we have an A on turf, an A on both medium distance and for long distance. I have used her for mild distance, so you can use it for mild distance, but you can use them for any distance. Like I always say, you can use any Uma for any distance as long as you put in the inheritance and more work than you normally would. And then obviously you just want to use her as a chaser. At least that's what I would do because that is her normal position. For her growth rate, we have it at power and wise. How I feel about that? It's not too bad because it goes with, I guess, the setup. If you're running 2 speed, 2 stamina, power will get some kind of stat bonus out of speed, and then the wise growth rate helps out. Going over the unique skills, we have overdrive speed. If you're in the second half of the pack during any final leg corner, you will get a speed boost. In medium distance Nakayama races, oh no, we're in Kyoto for this one. The effect is stronger and your acceleration will also slightly increase. Dang, medium distance Nakayama races. So it wouldn't count for, let's say the Arimakinen because it's a long distance, but it is in Nakayama. So that's unfortunate. At least that's what I'm pretty sure it's in Nakayama. Do I want to check that? Kind of do. Let me take a look at that real quick. Right? Am I wrong? Racetrack, Nakayama, where is it? Oh, here. Yeah, Arimakinen. Well, I guess it will work for the Hopeful Stakes and the Satsuki show, so it should be fine. Going into the innate skills, we have efficient thrust for chasers. If you're not in the front during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. Then we have boiling blood for chasers during the final straight. If you're not in first place, but also no more than 10 meters away from it, your speed will increase. So that most likely triggered during the final straight, as it says. No reluctance for chasers at a random point during the middle leg. Use a little extra stamina to increase your speed. Going over the awakening skills at level 2, we have Shadow Stopper or Stepper. Shadow Stepper, Chaser. If you try to overtake someone during the second half of the race, your speed will slightly increase. Level 3 is Soaring Stride for Chasers. If you're not in the front during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. At level 4, we have Chaser Straights. Slightly increases speed on straights for chasers. And then at level 5, we have, I guess, a newer skill. Complete Combustion. Just this one for chasers. During the final straight, if you're not in the first place, but also no more than 10 meters away from it, your speed will greatly increase. So that's just the gold version of Boiling Blood. Going over the evolved skills, we have Soaring Stride into 0 latency. And it's for chasers. If you're not in the front during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. For the conditions, first one is have at least 800 wise or wisdom, depends how you call it. And then condition 2, get at least 3 speed type skills. Sorry. And then from Complete Combustion, if I remember that correctly, it goes into what was this? Unyielding Limit Breaker, if I'm reading that correctly. For chasers, during the final straight, if you're not in the first place, but also no more than 10 meters away, your speed will tremendously increase. That's just a lot of speed during the final straight. And then that is pretty much it for all her skills. For the skills from events, there is On Standby, which I don't know if it'll show it here. No, it doesn't. Well, On Standby is a chaser stamina recovery skill that becomes slightly harder to tire out during the middle leg. Then this first one here is Breakthrough Planned. Oh, I guess they changed the description, but let's see what I can do here. I feel like they just changed it, but it could be the same. If you're in the back of the pack during the middle leg, your speed and lane movement speed will slightly increase. We'll just go with that. And then the bottom one is Mold Breaker. For medium long distance, during the third corner, if you're in the second half of the pack, your speed will slightly increase. And that is pretty much for Taishin. And looking over the two new the Simply Crisp Power card. For the unique effect, gain power bonus of 2 when the bond gauge is at least 80. Friendship bonus, initial stamina up. Okay. Increased stat gains when training together is 20%. Okay, but let's go look at the skills. That's the important part as well. It's mainly a betweener power card from what I can see here. There are a few skills that oh, there's only 2 from 3 skills that aren't betweeners, because even both the gold skills are for betweeners. So you're looking for a betweener power card. Here you go. Other than that, not really gonna do anything. Oh, and I forgot to say I did go all the way to Pity for this to grab my second copy. So I was only able to walk away with 1 pull from the free pulls basically, and then had to go all the way to Pity to get the second copy to get LB1. But let me go do the pulls here for the tickets, because why not? It is Taishin. I might as well try it out. Alright, Tazuna, will you give me the luck? Maybe not. Sakura Bakushino, King Halo. Bakushino, Alconder Pasa, Gold Ship, Turbo, Ryan, Haru, Tachyon, Nature, and that's it. I just realized the last door wasn't... Oh, maybe because these are tickets, so they just did it off single sums. I'm just gonna use the rest of my tickets as well, because you never know, I guess. That's gonna be pretty much it for my pulls. Will I be able to get Taishin? Probably not. Most likely not, because I'd rather... Well, I mean, I should start saving my jewels for any other future banners. Oh, and there's also the Agnes Tachyon thing. Just realized that now. And yeah, nothing else for this video, guys. So now I'm just gonna go over the comments, but before that, I'm just gonna show that my UC over here once again, that I did get it, so you can see the stats if you guys are still here around looking at the video. The only thing I wish I got was a little bit more, just a little bit more speed, just go to 1800, but also I was just hoping to at least get 1200 on guts, but you know what, we reached 1200, or not 1200, UC 1 for the first, or just getting UC in general for the first time, and she's definitely just going to be a placeholder for the upcoming League of Heroes. And then I currently still have a recap run going on here, but if you guys do want to stick around for the comments, feel free to stick around. I will be going over the comments from yesterday's video, as well as any comments that didn't make it into yesterday's video. And then also, if you guys do want me to go over your comments, just leave a comment down below and I'll go over it in the next video, which should be on Monday. But for the Monday's videos, I usually record it on Sunday. So if you want to get your comments in before Monday's video, just make sure you commented on before Sunday, I would say. Let's see the comments that we have. Held for review, none. Good, good. And the first comment is gonna be from Nova from the Agnes Tachyon video. And the first one says, I woke up at 4 a.m. to finish UMA training. Seeing this is probably helping my mental health with my UMA training. But yeah, the new scenario is still pretty wonky for me, as I think that some mechanics are still foreign. Seeing Tanoki's positivity in his comment just makes me think maybe friend card is outdated. It could be. If they start implementing just doing what they did here, where the support cards are basically just gonna be like the scenario stuff, then I think I'd rather have that than the friend group cards, just to be kind of honest, because it kind of just removes the thought of having that friend card. But at the same time, if they do make the scenarios, I guess stat cards, whatever it's going to be, whether it's stamina, power, and all that, if they make that like I guess you could say technically the Nishino Flower one as well, if they make that as a new standard, then we gotta at least pull for, it's still going to be the same thing, we still got to pull for it regardless. But if a meta support card can act as both the scenario card and the stat card, then that is great. For me, I'm still going to be more cautious than Tanoki. He can pull for the Umas he wants, but I have a high bar for these Umas. Yes, you do. Yes, you certainly do. Speaking of Uma pulling, there we go. Looks like we have a scenario Taishin coming up. It's that time again for, will the shoe man pull? Already answered that question. Robot Taishin edition. He doesn't look like a robot here. He's literally just wearing a different fit. Literally just a different fit. My guess is probably that Shushu will with rocks. Will he go all the way to 0 rocks though? I think that is a 50% chance. Will he get Taishin? That's gonna take some insane luck. It definitely would. And I didn't, so there you go. Now I saw Eugen stream as Yanagi pulls, but I think he did 80 pulls and got her. I mean, I went down all the way to um pretty much 80 pulls if I'm not mistaken as well. I just won the 50-50 like he did. He tried 10 for the W engine. I think I did as well, but not the same. As for me, yes, I am picky about the glasses, but what can I say? If it doesn't make me feel things downstairs, it would be that kind of reason, I guess. Then I'm not gonna do it. I haven't watched the video on the polls yet, but knowing your Hoyo luck, I think you should have gotten her early. False. I went all the way down to either 80 or 70, but I'm pretty sure it was just basically close to pity. Actually, no. Soft pity starts at 75, so yeah, I pretty much went for soft pity. Didn't go all the way to hard pity guarantee, so should have gotten her early and then proceeded with pulling the W engine. Did not get the W engine. I am not sure, but that is my guess. I think Yujin is finally starting to realize that our luck cannot be measured with Uma Musume alone, especially when we have multiple gachas involved. So as people start boarding that multiple gacha train, they too will see that I am no lucky mustard. I have to swipe at times to compete with other people's lucks. Well, I guess you could call mine Hoyo luck, but I did not get her early, nor did I get the W engine. I was pretty much in Yujin's shoes and went almost to the guaranteed goal, but had to fight the 50-50, which I did. So there we go. So there we go. But yeah, I mean, you could say I have the Hoyo luck, but you have the Uma Musume luck. We'll just go with that, right? It kind of evens out everything if we want to put everything, all the gachas we put in together, but Uma Musume alone, it's you. It's you. I guess when it comes to meta, I'm still not sure about Zenless. Some guy said that Caesar's weapon is trash, but I'm like, oh really? I don't think so, because it's literally the only weapon that benefits her. I mean, yeah, you can put whatever other ones you have, but obviously the the W engine that was built for them should be their best weapon regardless. Plus, it's the only defender or shield character W engine that gives impact, which benefits Caesar. So whoever guy you were watching, I don't know, he's weird. That's all I can say. He's weird because if you're gonna look at everyone's builds, everyone's gonna literally say that Caesar's weapon is her best weapon because obviously it's her weapon. Also, I don't have an electric DPS at this point. I can only make do with fire and ether. I was thinking because I was like, do you know? In terms of difficulty, I think having Bernice as a main DPS on field is viable. It is. That's what I have been doing. With Bernice. I didn't build what's her face? I didn't build Piper so she can be the on-field DPS over Bernice because I wanted to use Bernice, Lucy, and Caesar together. So basically I'm just double buffing Bernice. But since I have Yanagi now, after I bring up her stuff, then I'll swap the teams, obviously. This game isn't that hard to point where you must have every meta character. No, you don't need to have the meta characters in general. You could clear content with the 4 stars alone as long as you build them. That's literally what we've been saying this whole time. Rather, I'm just waiting for the right character to come along who will be one of my favorites and a meta character. This is probably the same idea I'm following Wuwa. No dudes, just wait for waifus who will fill that dude's role eventually. And then Noah's last comment from yesterday's video says, congrats man, I was wrong. Maybe Shushu doesn't need new support cards to survive. I just need insane training luck. I still have meta cards. I still think having meta cards help a lot in the long run, not wrong. Also, this scenario isn't exactly great for short and Myo Uma, so I will go back to GFF if I need to. Well, obviously because it is a medium long distance Uma, that's just to say like the obvious. If you do want to train short and Myo, just go back to GFF. Just do that. And then he added saying, now we can compete for UB. I still think you'll reach UB first. I said the same thing for UC. You're going to reach UC first. And you did reach UC first. Therefore, you're going to reach UB first. Other than that, thank you for the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is going to be from Eugen. I'm going to go over his comment from yesterday's video before going over the Zenless Zone Zero videos comments. The silent treatment really does a best training. Well, I think it's because I'm more focused. Not necessarily, you know, distracted, but it's all good. It's all good because even then, I do my extra trainings, and when I do my extra trainings, it's pretty much the same thing as you would have seen in the last video, except minus all the extra talking I did. And it still wasn't, it still didn't go as well as that, so it just, I think it just depends when the game wants to be nice to me. The winning pose on succeeding the 33% training with 5 Umas, well deserved. It better be. It better be. After the Agnes Tachyon training, that was ridiculous. And plus, they keep giving me the 4% or less, 12%, 14, all of these low percentages under 20% failed trainings. It's ridiculous. Wow, I had the feeling you will reach that rank. Strong for reaching UC1, and you beat me. My highest is only UC, and I'm weak on this scenario. Are you? Don't we pretty much have similar cards in a way, though? At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure we have similar cards, or like you may have some cards. Most likely you do have cards that I don't. Let's just say like your runner cards are like my chaser cards in a way. So that kind of evens out. You do have the McQueen card, which I do, but it's no limit break. I don't know. I think our cards even out, so you should be fine. If Nova thinks I'm doing fine, then you should be doing fine as well. Plus, you were able to reach UC in sorry, I have to make sure I wasn't talking too loud, or the, you know, because I did mention I did mention families here. My cousin and my aunt. But my cousin's here, and I don't want to wake him up because he literally just went to sleep about 2 hours ago, because we had just finished playing a good amount of Switch games, because he wanted to play some Switch games. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of talking closer to the mic. If it doesn't sound like I'm speaking on a lower voice, because I increased it in the editing. But about the random thought, well, I don't mind about it. Oh, are you talking about the candy? As long as it's edible, and I think I eat that kind of candy as long as they're available on my desk, and then poof, it's gone in a blink. Me, I just like if it's like, you know, in a bag like this, I'll just save some. I always eat like 1 or 2 whenever I'm feeling, you know, just wanting to eat some candy. Eat like 1 or 2, then move on. But yeah, sour candy, really like them. Or gummy candies in general, like gummy bears, gummy worms. Also do like hard candies like Jolly Ranchers. Starburst, kind of like hard chewy, but yeah, I like candy. But I guess the question should be, the question should have been candy or chocolate. 2 different things. Me personally, dang, I'd probably say chocolate, to be honest. Like, I do like candy, but just chocolate is, I think, is better. I think chocolate is just better. Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know down in the comment section. Chocolate or candy? It's funny because Halloween just passed by, but it is what it is. Apparently I'm using Yanagi, Andy, I guess Anby, and Rina for now. I'm setting up my second team for Soldier 11 for all fire, I guess. Yeah, you could run Soldier 11. Kaleda if you get Kaleda. If you have Kaleda. Or you can pair Soldier 11 with Ben. Was it Big Ben, the bear, because he's a defender. And then just add Lucy as a buffer, and then just have Soldier 11 there. Or you don't even have to have Big Ben. You could add someone else if you want. I mean, Lighter is also a fire stun if you want to pull for Lighter, because he's part of Caesar's faction, the Sons of Caledon. I mean, you can work with any team comp, I would say, as long as you make the team comp work. Obviously, having your main DPS, maybe a sub DPS, and a supporter, kind of like the Yanagi, Bernice, and Caesar team. Or you can run something like, what did I run before? It was Anby, Sokaku, and Ellen. If you were thinking of, well, if you don't have Ellen, then, well, obviously you don't have Ellen because you just started recently. So, I mean, you can make any team work as long as you just like plug in the right pieces together instead of just like going like a full DPS team. Which I'm not saying it can't work, but obviously if you want to clear the harder content, then you would want to kind of fix your team up to make it work. That's all I can say. Nova had replied saying, just pull Shakur, man, and you'll be able to enjoy this easy AF scenario. Fire team's gonna be lit. Bernice is all you need, man. Well, unfortunately, he didn't pull Bernice while Bernice was out. Wait, did Yujin not get Shakur? Yujin, did you not pull? Did you not get Shakur? Not even a copy? I mean, either way, you could still borrow it. It's not like, I mean, I borrow it once in a while whenever I do runs with like 20% or even 10%. I'm trying out 10% stamina with one stamina card, so I think it's fine. And then Eugen's comments from the Yanagi banner summons. First one says, Lucky Mustard, hate and envy for you because you are in meta lineup with Bernice and Caesar setup. Well, you can't really hate me for starting and pulling all these characters. I did tell you to start earlier, and you didn't choose to pull for Bernice. That's another thing. So there's that. But you did just start. I mean, you want to wait for the Chingy rerun. You can go for that. Oh, and you can also pull for Ellen if you're trying to make like a Victoria housemaid or whatever housekeeping company team. You could run her with, you could literally run her and Sokaku if you want, or if you have Lycon, then you can go Ellen, Lycon, and shoot Rina if you want as a support, or yeah, as a support. Or you could already run like Korin and Lycon and Rina. You have your attacker in Rina, your stunner and Lycon, and then your support in Rina. Yeah, just you can make teams work regardless. And then the last one says, then the hate and envy rises when I heard the EN dub since I'm in JP dub. I don't mind the EN dub, and for the most part, like I said. It's just I don't mind it at all. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Eugen. And lastly is a comment from Anoki. And all it says is congratulations on the UC. Thank you, thank you. And then Nova says everyone gets a UC this scenario. You should be able to get a UC. You should be able to. But for now, I guess now just to see how high of a UC I can get by the end of the scenario, right? I want to try for UC5. UC5. Nothing higher than that because I don't think I'll be able to. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much all the comments from all the comments. So thank you for the comments. Nova, Eugen, and Tanoki. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, that is going to be the end of this video. So if you guys didn't make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys initial thoughts on this Taishin. Personally, I do like it, but it seems like it's a more focused. Well, we'll go like really focused on Nakayama medium distance races, if anything, but you can still use her regardless. You just won't get the extra boost from her unique. And yeah, personally, I would still pull for her if I had currency, but I don't. So it's all good whether I just throw in single pulls, but I don't think I will either way because it wouldn't be a smart idea because we're 3 months, gonna be 3 months before the fourth anniversary. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys do want to talk about, if there's anything else you guys do want to talk about, just leave it down in the comment section down below, whether you guys just want to talk about anything, anime, games, heck, food, anything really. And if there's something you want to ask me, as long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And also, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. Because there is a channel called Circle Request. Because if you guys haven't joined a circle and you guys are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give it a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, go to the comment section or the Circle Request channel. And then just let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle. Also, I was thinking before I do finish off this video, there is a new Mario and Luigi game that came out, and I think it's one of the Mario and Luigi game series that I did enjoy playing. Thinking about getting it. If you guys want to see me play it, let me know down in the description down below. But I do still need to get TCG Art Shop Simulator started, and still thinking about Dead Space the remake at least. So yeah, but I won't be able to record as much, so I don't know as much or at all during the weekend because of the whole wedding thing and my cousin and my aunt and all that. So who knows if I'll be able to get some TCG Card Shop Simulator done or not. If anything, I'll still be able to get the Pretty Derby video out of, obviously, because it'll be on Sunday when I record it, like I said. So if not, then most likely I'll still record it Monday morning. So with that being said, guys, I hope y'all have a good weekend. Oh yeah, and let me know what y'all are gonna do for the weekend. But like I said, hope y'all have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.